everyone! So today, this is kind of my beauty tips and tricks that I have learned this past month of November that I want to share with you all. I don't have a ton, but nonetheless, I still just want to get right into it. So the first thing I want to show you is we're using these little makeup sponges that not a lot of people really think about because lately more and more people use makeup brushes instead of just, 99-cent sponges. But I have found a use for my sponges because I have stopped using them recently, and you guys know, well, not recently, like a couple months ago, but you guys know that I don't really like using sponges for makeup, whether it's a sponge, applicators for your eyes or for your face, and I just don't like them. But, anyway, so let me back up just a little bit. You can get these, like, you don't even have to buy them. Sometimes it's separate sponges. A lot of the times they come in little, some face powder fell. Sorry, this is all like cracked. But you can get these just with your little like face applicators. Face powders. They usually come with it. And and this comes with this too. I'm gonna use the sponge in here, but these ones were like 99 cents at just like a drugstore. And basically, what the trick is to remove oils and grease. And basically, obviously you guys can tell that I haven't tried this method yet today because I'm still very oily and greasy here. But what I like to do is I like to take the makeup sponge and then just place it on my nose. Now I sound funny. And hold it there for about 10 seconds. And then take it off. And then just hold it for more about like 5 seconds on the rest of your face. On any areas that have excess oils, because the sponge is going to absorb the excess oils. And the reasons I haven't tried this today is so that way I could show you guys that the method really does work. Now this here is some highlighting from my blush and from my cheekbones, so that's not oil, although it kind of looks like it. That's just my highlight. But anyways, so obviously there's a big difference now, and I'm not as oily and greasy as before. And like if you're at school and you come out from gym or just like, I don't know, at lunch or something, you've noticed that just naturally you've gotten more oils on your face through the rest of the day. Sorry, I'm writing on my hand. I was writing my homework on my hand so I wouldn't forget. This is just a really simple and easy way to get rid of all those oils. So yeah. And if you feel like you still have a little bit of oil, like with my Benefit Hello Flawless, this comes with a little brush. And I don't really like these brushes just because look how thin they are and the bristles aren't that great. And, I really don't like them. But if it was like a desperate time and I had my little compact with me, there's a little mirror right there. Here's a brush. And if I really, really, really needed to, I could just put this in here and then just touch up my face. So, yeah, I do recommend getting compact powders that come with applicators that you can use for touch-ups, but maybe not so much for, like, daily use when you're getting ready in the morning. Because, I don't know, I feel like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like when I use the ones that come like with the product, it always ends up looking cakey and not really good and not well done. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not, sorry, I had my towel off sitting on my chair. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not really good at using those types of applicators. But anyways, so the next trick is to help get rid of dry skin. I have suffered so dramatically. I can't even tell you guys. This past month of November with the seasons changing, it's getting really cold outside with dry skin, especially like right here on the lower part of my face. It's gotten so flaky, and actually like right here too, which is weird because usually this is like a really oily part of my face, but no. It was like flaking everywhere. But yeah, it was not good. And I was just like freaking out and I didn't know what to do because every time I applied my foundation, you could see like little cracks and flakes in my skin. And I would try to cover it up with my powder and everything, and it didn't even work. So I was like, goodness, what do I do? And I'm not trying to steal Michelle Phan's idea, so what I'm going to say is go watch her video to know how to do this. I'm not trying to steal her idea or anything, but I tried out her recipe for her dry skin video, which it was just honey, virgin olive oil, and sugar. And once again, go watch her video for the entire recipe for the whole thing. But basically, yeah, she just stirred those up and then made a little, like, face scrub. And when I saw her putting it on her face and taking it off and stuff, Michelle Phan, she has gorgeous skin. Okay, she really does have just this gorgeous skin. So obviously you can't really, like, see a difference, especially on camera, too. But I didn't really see a difference from when she put it on and afterwards or anything. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. Because her tips and tricks have always worked for me. So you know what? I'm going to give this a try. And I was seriously shocked at how smooth my skin felt. I did this on Thursday night. Thanksgiving. And she said use it like once a week or whatever. And I haven't had to use it since Thursday. I'll probably use it again this Thursday night. And probably work again. But yeah, my skin, no dryness. But now, if you're someone who you don't want to have to keep remaking the little, like, face mask after you use it, well, I mean, you leave it in the container and then you just stir it up before you go to use it again. And that's like a month, maybe even more worth of face scrub. But still, if you're someone who you don't want to have to keep making it and using up your kitchen products after you've used it, and you just want to go out and just buy the product or whatever, I really recommend the St. Ives Naturally Clear Apricot Scrub, Blemish, and Blackhead Control. This isn't as much for intense dry skin, like mine was really bad. I think this is more for just, like, casual dry skin. I've been using this every other day and using my Skin ID on the days that I don't use this. And this has just scrubbed off all my dry skin, and it's just been gone. It's been really good. You know, because Michelle kind of recommended not to use this every day, so I use this every other day instead, and use my Skin ID to control my acne, obviously. But, anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I've been using it just in case to keep any little excess dry skin off, and it's been working great. And then to make sure that, the dry skin, to make sure not to over dry my face, what I've been using is the Garnier, Nutritionized Skin Renew Radiance Moisture Cream. And this was my mom's for the longest time, so, sorry, it smells super, super, super good. So there's not a lot left. But this works really well. It's kept my skin very, very healthy. I highly recommend this. Yeah, go out and buy it. But these are just some cheap, affordable tricks for dry skin. Because, yeah, the season changing and stuff, it probably is going to happen to a lot of you, unfortunately. But as I was talking about my acne, something that I've been using is this, it's called Acne Cream. It says PCA Skin. My mom got it from, like, a dermatologist or something. I don't know. This was pretty expensive. This is not affordable. But this little thing right here, you put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, like a pea size, maybe even less, on the concerned on the concerned places where your acne is, and it'll be gone in 2 days tops. Like, this stuff is a miracle worker. It's magic. So, yeah, I highly recommend this. Like, go out and get it. But, yeah, it's not cheap, guys. So, don't, like, get it and then use, like, a ton of it all the time. But, obviously, I think you would know that after spending a ton of money on it. But, anyways, so let's move on to hair now, guys. So, for a while, I have been struggling with greasy hair. But I just discovered this thing this month. But for a while, I have struggled with, like, oily, greasy hair. And I don't know. It was very strange to me. I woke up, like, in May-ish, I'd like to say. And my hair was just disgusting. And I shower every day. So I didn't know what was going on. And it was just gross. And at first, I just thought, because I showered before I went to bed, and I kind of showered late that night, so I thought maybe my hair just hasn't finished drying yet, and I just put it in a ponytail that day because it was kind of impossible to work with. And then when I came home, went to get out of the ponytail, and it was still, like, disgusting. I was like, okay, so this is not, you know, just excess water that hadn't dried or anything. No, like, this is, like, gross. Like, what is going on? So I washed my hair. I thought I scrubbed it pretty well, and the next morning it was still disgusting. So at this point, I am freaking out. Oh, it was June, by the way. It wasn't May. Yes, it was June. Sorry, not May. But anyway, so at this point, I'm freaking out because if you guys have watched me for a while, you know I am very obsessed with my hair. And not because I think it's amazing or anything. I mean, I feel like it's just average, like whatever. But just because I like to mess around with it and do a lot with it and make it look good. So that's what I mean when I say I'm obsessed with it. But so I'm like having to wear my hair at a ponytail like every day to school, and I was getting very angry. So my video when I showed you how to curl your hair with a flat iron, was it that video? Oh, no. How to curl your hair with a spiral curling iron, actually, and the flat iron video. Some of you guys may have noticed how just terrible my hair was. I'll link both those below, because, I mean, they're still alright tutorials, I think, but that was, like, kind of the lowest of low, like, the low point for my hair, because it was so bad. So, finally, I just had to ask my mom. I was like, we need to do something. Like, help, this is a disaster. So she, got her good shampoo and conditioner out and just scrubbed it. And for some reason, ever since then, I've had to just use a tremendous amount of shampoo and conditioner. Well, not conditioner so much as shampoo, like, every night. And I have no idea why. I have no idea what I did that all of a sudden made my hair turn from being very dry to very disgusting. And I guess I never will know. But some mornings, I still wake up if I had showered in a hurry that night, and it's still, like, gross. So, and I don't have a lot of time in the morning, and if I don't want to put my hair in a ponytail, what I've been using is this guy, and this is, which sounds kind of weird, and then it's the On The Go Instant Dry Shampoo, and basically, my hair's not greasy today, sorry. I mean, I scrubbed it really well last night, so it's nice and clean. But basically, you just take this, and see, for me, I'm not going to spray it because that'd be kind of waste of product. I usually get greasy around here, just all this, like, ring area, not my face, obviously, but of my hair. So I just take it and I spray it, and then I work my fingers through it, and most of the oil is gone, or at least enough to get me through the day where it's not very noticeable. So if you have oily hair and you really don't have time to re-shower, you don't want to put your hair in a ponytail, and you really want to do your hair nice today, this is, like, a good product to get. Like, this is kind of a good go-to product, and this should clear up your oily hair for the time being. Oh yeah, I have had a ton of split ends lately. Well, going on to the next product. I've had, a lot of split ends lately, and it's insane, and I've, gotten like an inch cut off my hair. I was like a month ago, but I mean, I did, and then I felt like the split ends were still there, so, yeah, and it's just been bad. So the products I've been using to cure my split ends, and I feel like they've worked really well for me, and I feel like they'll work really well for you guys too, is the Pantene Breakage to Strength Medium Thick Hair Solutions Shampoo and Conditioner. So they look like this. They're just really cheap drugstore products. Almost all these are, except for the Benefit and this cream. But yeah, and it's, you just shampoo and conditioner. And after using this for a week, your split ends should be gone, or almost completely gone, so to the point where they're not very noticeable. But I mean, getting like a good half inch or inch off your hair isn't a bad idea, so keep that in mind. But then after I use that, I use the John Frieda Collection Root Awakening Strength Restoring Smoothing Lotion, and this just restores my roots and restores my, helps fix my split ends. I use this on the very ends of my hair to give them more strength. Yeah. But so those are kind of my little tips and tricks and products I recommend for this November going into the winter season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.